So the guys at MOKO, I believe it is, MOKO, sent me a new wireless charger. Now it's funny because they sent it to me and I've got it and it's down here, but looking around online, I actually think that there may be a newer version out already. So I'm gonna take a look at this one because I do like the stuff that comes from MOKO. I've got one of their AirPod Pro cases, I've got a bunch of their iPhone or iPad cases, and they've all been really good at very reasonable prices. This may be a good alternative, and it's the Fast Wireless Charging Pad Dual for your wireless charging devices by MOKO. So here it is on Amazon. Now, one of the things to see, again, I don't think this is the exact same model as the one that I have, but if you visit the MOKO store here on Amazon, I'm just doing it on Amazon Canada, under more, we do have down here, you'll see charging equipment. And it's funny because this one up here in the corner is the one I have, but I don't seem to see it anywhere down here. So my guess is this fella is the newer version of it. And the big difference, I think, is this piece here for the Apple Watch can lay flat or up depending on if you want it flat so that you can put your iPhone or smartphone, whatever, on it, or you can put it up if you want to put the Apple Watch on it. I don't think this one has it, but this is it, Fast Wireless Charging Pad Dual, which is good because more and more of us, myself included in this, have more than one device that has the ability to wireless charge. On the back, not a whole lot, but you guys can take a look, see the information that's there. Cracking it open, what do we got inside the box? Well, we've got a wireless charging tablet user manual, and that's right there. So user manual is connect to wall and lay something on it. That's kind of it. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure that out. We have more products. So this is a QR code that basically is going to take you to their website so that you can look at more stuff from them. So nice and easy though. I like that they put that in there because if you like a brand, why not stick with them and get all kinds of stuff from them? Lastly in here, let's take a look at what all the hardware is. So here is your actual charging pad, and I think that's a nice looking pad as far as charging pads go. You get little square with the USB. Now, is it? Yeah, nice. So USB-A, USB-C. So I'm really happy that it's USB-C. Nice to see more and more companies in good old 2020 using USB-C because I think that's kind of important. We want a bit of a standard. And last but not least, and again, this is fantastic because not all companies do this, you get the wall plug. So here you go, check that out. Wall plug. Yes, all you other companies out there that send the USB cable but no plug, learn from this. This is important. It's a big piece for us to have. Not all of us are just plugging it into a USB hub or into a computer. That's nice, and it's not an expensive add-on. So there you go. There's your pieces. That's kind of nice. So I'm gonna move this box down here. We don't need it. And as funny as I say this, I don't need this right now. I'm actually gonna just plug this into a USB power brick that I have on the table. And this, nice and simply, is gonna go in here. Now, the other thing that's really nice too, just so you guys can see on the back here, there is an actual USB-A port. So if you have other devices that you want to plug in here that you can charge, so for instance, maybe you have 2 wireless devices and an iPad or something that you also want to charge, well, just plug it into this port on the back and you're good to go. So when we plug it in, I thought I saw a light. Let's just verify that. Ready? Plug it in, click. Oh yeah, there we go. So you'll see these 2 little lights pop up. My guess is that's just telling us that those are raring to go because they've turned off already. So number 1, let's try a phone. So here is my iPhone. Now this is an actual iPhone 7 Plus, which doesn't normally have wireless charging, but I put in one of those charging coils in the back so that it can do wireless charging. So let's just lay this down here. Charging it goes, and you guys can't see this, I don't think. Maybe I'll flip it upside down. Ready? The light goes green, so the green tells us she's charging. Because if you take it off, ready? Off she goes. So green, we got charge. Now can I put it on the other side? Yep, other side it works too. Now be aware, because it has this little bit of a divot in it, it doesn't balance quite as well. You guys hopefully can see that. You see it's got a little bit of a rock to it, whereas over here, it lays flush. So kind of be aware. Phone I would put on this side. This would be other stuff. It's also got a little bit of an elevation. Again, can you guys see that? It's just a bit of an elevation. Maybe it'll focus there, just right there in the center. Not sure why, but it does. And that's okay. It is what it is. Well, let's try a couple things. Here is a pair of AirPod Pros. So these charge on this side, no problem. But it does have this little container on it. So I'm wondering if the container will stop it from charging, because it just lifts it up a little bit too much. So for these, for me, I'm having a little bit of issue with it on this side. Definitely has no issues on that side. You can see the charging light fire up, no problem. Now this side here, even though it does have an image of a watch on it, be aware it's not an Apple Watch, because the Apple Watch does have a very specific way that the wireless charging works, as it has a kind of a dome, kind of a concave feel to it. And I think the updated version probably has that. As you can see on their screen, it does have an Apple Watch plugged into it. So if you're looking for a charger here that can do both your phone and an Apple Watch, this is not your fella. If you're looking at like your AirPods, which you can put on this side, and your phone, then this would work. And I'm curious, if I took this out of the case, we'll just take this out and laid this on this side. Yeah, so with the case off, you can see this works just fine on this side. So AirPods here, phone on there, good to go. Right, just kind of lay that there, just so you guys can see it. And you got charging and charging. Works, yeah, nice, looks nice, it's nice looking. I like the green lights. They're easy to see, which is also good, because I see a lot of wireless chargers, their lights come on and the phone's covering and the light's not bright enough and you can't really tell. You're kind of like, is it on? It's on, it's charging. All right guys, really nice dual system, but look at the updated version, because the updated version definitely looks like it's probably more compatible for those of us that have an Apple Watch. All right guys, I'm gonna put a link to the newer version of this, I think, and I'm gonna leave you there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later, my friends.